Hi, I'm Jim Kasper, and I'm going to do a couple of gardening hacks to show you. This is for the Ben Franklin Community Garden, all those involved, and anybody else that wants to watch. First thing we're going to do today, we're going to show how to prick out and pot up these tomato plants here that Alicia grew. And they're a little leggy, but we'll show you how to fix that. But first, the first gardening hack is to make the little pots that we're going to use to put these in. This is just a water bottle. You can use a pop bottle or whatever around this size. This is like 16 ounces, a little more than that because it's European, but you can use a 16-ounce pop bottle, 20-ounce pop bottle. It doesn't make any difference. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this paper here. We don't need that. And that can go in the compost pile or recycle it or whatever. And then bottles have these little lobes on the bottom here. And this is a great little tool. This is a little Fisker's pruning tool. You can pick these up at Lowe's or Menards or Home Depot or whatever. But it's a nice little tool for, you know, deadheading flowers or whatever in the garden. But then you just take this and you just go like, you're just going to cut little slits in the bottle to give you drainage. You can also poke holes in it with a drill or whatever, but this is just the easiest way to do it. Yeah, got that. And then we're going to turn it into a little pot, and you just rip that. You can use a scissors or you can use your razor knife, whatever, and just cut this off. And there we got like a little 3-inch pot. This you throw out. This is rubbish. You put that into the recycling, or if it's not in Cleveland, but someplace else, you can put that in recycling, and you're ready to roll. These are plants Alicia wrote that they were not in enough sun, so they get leggy like this. If you grow them on your windowsill or whatever, your plants they'll reach for the sun. They'll grow up like this and get very leggy. With tomato plants, that's absolutely no problem because all there's little hairs on the sides of these. I probably can't see it, but there's little micro hairs all along the stem here. That's all potential roots. And so we're going to plant it up to about yay. Just leave a little bit out of here. Whatever we can get into this pot, we're going to put in there. So you get your potting soil with our new pot. And we'll fill it up to, just tamp it out a little bit, like that. That's about right. Maybe a little more. Then we want to dampen this up. This is rainwater from my rain barrel, but you can use regular water. This is a great trick. This is stuff you can pick up at any of the big box stores or any garden center. It's fish fertilizer, fish emulsion it's called, and it's 511. This is great for transplanting stuff. It's great for fertilizing your plants as well. So it's 5 nitrogen, 5 potassium, 5 potash, or I'm sorry, 511, 5 nitrogen, 1 potassium, and 1 potash. So, or phosphorus. And so it works really good. You just put a little tablespoon in every gallon, a little glug, and it stinks like hell. It smells like dead fish because that's what it is. It's just ground up fish guts from when they process fish up in Alaska. But it's a great fertilizer, and we're going to get that wet. So we're going to put a little bit of water in here. We'll put a little bit in the pot here so that these come out easier. All right. So what we want to do is take your finger and just go. These are really leggy, so we're going to go all the way to the bottom. Leave a hole like that. And this is your great tool. If you go to the Chinese restaurant, always pick up a pair of these. These are actually a great gardening tool. It's a chopstick. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull these little seedlings out of here, and you just go in with your little chopstick, and you're going to lift this up. And you hold the plant by the leaves, not the stem, because the stem is going to, if it breaks, then you're in trouble. But see how they've got a little bit of root on the bottom there? They come out pretty easily. And then we're going to drop this into the hole here. All the way down to what we can get, to about here. Normally I would just put this in, but add a little potting soil. Very gently, and there she is. And then we just water it in again, and that will move the soil right up against the plant stem, which will become roots. And you would think that that's not going to do much, but I've got my plants here to show you that. This one's planted today, transferred today. This one I did yesterday. And this is one I did a week ago. You see the difference. They'll really take off. The fish emulsion really helps. And usually there's nothing in the soil. If you use seed starting mix, there's no nutrients in it. So now you've added pod soil, you've added the fish emulsion, and so there's some fertilizer in there for the roots to take off on. And that's a simple way to pot up your tomatoes or whatever. This happened to be a Roma tomato, is that correct? And so in a couple of weeks when the garden opens, this will be ready to put in the garden. Thank you. You can also go to our, well, this will be on the website, but check out the IOBI fundraiser for our pavilion, and you can donate to that. That would be a big help to the garden. We're trying to get that built so we can do different events at the garden, and we'll see you up there. Thanks. Bye.